Well, hola. Hello there again. I'm Larry and this is Larry on Culture. I recently got a package of some music shipped to me, so I think it would be nice to do an unboxing video because these unboxing videos seem to be very popular and hip with all you hip cats and cool kids. So let's do this, yeah. So okay, let's get my trusty Fiskars scissors, a little bit of ASMR to you. And let's open the mystery package. First time ever for making this kind of videos. Let's see how I can manage with this. Try to be gentle. But sometimes you have to use force. Well, now, let's see. Interesting. Frustrating. Yeah, by force. The cardboard. It gives in. Yeah. Okay. So here we have some music. Little bit of tape. But here is my Fiskars. Just the old Fiskars. There, so yeah. What do we have here? First, let me take this out. Trash away. Okay. Do you know this record? Donny Hathaway Live. This was released in 1972. And I've been watching and searching the internet for this record for some quite time, a couple of years, I think. And I was happy to learn that they're doing reissue of this seminal live recording. So, of course, I jumped and had to have this. I had this on CD already, but for some time. But this is like good vinyl stuff. And I think one of the best live recordings, live LPs, albums that I have heard. Yeah. And standout tracks, well, all of them. There's like songs like What's Going On, the Marvin Gaye song, a version of it by Donny Hathaway and the band, and Little Ghetto Boy, and yeah, The Ghetto, and Everything Is Everything. I Hear Voices, because the actual, now I can't remember the legendary song, but yeah. So this is like fantastic live record. And then we have a modern classic, at least for me, Living Colour, Stain, their third record. And this one was when it was released, it was like really interesting and surprising, at least for me, because I had listened to the Times Up, their second studio album, and this was a lot more heavier, and still is a lot more heavier and grittier and darker in theme and in sound. Almost like, well, this is like heavy metal and sometimes a thrash metal and maybe a bit of industrial bits too. Really like dark and heavy record compared to the Time's Up album, their previous album. And the bassist was like switched because Muzz Skillings left the band, and Doug Wimbish came in to do his bass things, and somehow said that, I think Corey Glover said in an interview that the bringing of Doug Wimbish in the band made it the sound bit like heavier and darker. At least that was one of the main things that influenced the sound of this album. I mean, the tracks are pretty heavy, like The Postman and Go Away and This Little Pig. They are like more heavier sound. And there's like, well, couple of songs, like 2 songs perhaps, that could have been fitted to the Time's Up record. The WTFF, more like instrumental, and the song Nothingness, which would have like fitted really nice to the Time's Up record. But I think most of the other songs are like really heavy, like hardcore, punk, metal, heavy, hard rock, almost like industrial. Like This Little Pig is almost like brings mind the old stuff of Ministry, the Psalm 69 and stuff like that, yeah. But perhaps we could also open this package. Oh, it's easier this way, you don't have to. Yeah. Nice one, nice. What do we have? Let's look at the actual record here. Yeah, this kind of blue, not kind of blue, but like bluish, perhaps. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah. And the cover was quite striking. This I thought so when I first got this in 1993 when it was released as a CD. And I think if I checked the model in this cover is Muri Mbonika. And this is some sort of girdle she's wearing. A sort of girdle used as a corporal punishment tool, shaming of inmates and people doing their work in workhouses in Scotland and England in the medieval times. Yeah, I think it says something about criticizing the silencing of minorities and minority women of minorities, I guess. Okay, so we still have the third piece of music record. It's Kurtis Blow, Collected. Classic artists, hip hop, rap. It contains hits like, of course, The Breaks and Christmas Rapping and Hard Times and Party Time. Songs like that. And I think this will be a nice addition to my hip hop collection and maybe something to dance to, try out and exercise and try doing your salsa rocks and bus stops and Indian steps and filas and Gucci's and movement just like that and techniques, yeah. Kurtis Blow, Collected. Nice stuff, I guess. Yeah, Kurtis Blow is good. Okay, that was a quick one. So if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. And if you want to really help, hit the alarm bell button. Yeah. But okay, we'll be seeing in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. Adios.